Hello ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to George. George is our cameraman, one of the unsung heroes of automotive journalism and television. In the brand new 700 horsepower Ferrari GTC4 Lusso that we are about to drive. This is Ferrari's grand touring car and the newest incarnation thereof. We have 700 horsepower, a beautiful interior, appointments for 4 people, hence the 4 in GTC4, and of course because of the 4-wheel drive system and the 4-wheel steering, which is brand new. How do you fit there? You are quite a big guy.
It almost feels like you're just sitting in the front.
So it's snug and holding you well.
Yes.
Excellent. Would you mind fastening your seatbelts? Thank you. FF owners explicitly asked Ferrari to make the startup bark a bit more subdued because, you know, they have children asleep above the garage, I don't know, or neighbors. You see, in sports mode, the exhaust barks beautifully, just beautifully. And although this is a 5-meter long car, it changes direction like something that is about half the size. It is just incredible. Now we have carbon ceramic brakes the size of the moon, double clutch 7-speed gearbox, nigh on 700 horsepower and 700 Newton meters of torque. But it is the agility that is just unbelievable, and of course that super glorious engine. It is a 6.3 liter naturally aspirated engine, the same found in the FF but tweaked. The thing is that you can have very clever electronics in a car, but no electronics will ever compensate for bad balance. But this car was designed to be agile and fast from the outset. So it means that the weight distribution is slightly rear biased, 47 to 53. That huge V12 engine is actually behind the front axle line altogether, and then you have that spacious cabin. So that means that you have very good traction out of the corners and there is less weight at the front. So the front end responds very keenly. Well, there are other 4-seater cars with high performance, but let me tell you, nothing comes close, nothing. That's me, and now I'm gonna get laid on a Ferrari engine, sort of. Unfortunately, I'm not too tall, so I cannot reach the engine because it has been pushed so backwards. The reason for that is, as you can see, this is the front axle line. The whole engine is behind the front axle because this is a 4-wheel drive car, and the 4 wheels and the front wheels are driven from the front of the engine. Here, the power transfer unit, as Ferrari calls it, sits right at the front of the engine, and the half shafts run from the PTU to the front wheels. That means that unfortunately they had to push the humongous 12-cylinder engine behind the axle line, which, by the way, happens to give the car a fantastic turn-in and very crisp handling. You have excellent body control and the suspension isn't harsh at all. This is a very comfortable car, and at the same time it remains composed even when extreme cornering speeds are demanded, even when you push very hard, and it finds fantastic traction because of that very clever four-wheel drive system.
Surprised.
There is this fantastic panoramic roof. How do you like the view?
I can't say anything. It's just I never ever been in a car before like that. So you can just push the sky and see everything. Just hear the sound.
Now the thing is that this car takes 3.4 seconds to get from 0 to 60 or 100 kilometers an hour. 3.4 seconds is a very short time, but a little bit longer than it takes for, let's say, a Tesla P90D to do the same. So, theoretically, the Tesla might give you more laughs when you are accelerating in ludicrous speed mode. But in the Ferrari, you are giggles all the time. I mean, just hear that sound. Ferrari has been quite busy making the FF a better car to drive every day, because they found out that the customers do drive these cars quite often because they are easy to live with and because of the space in the back. They have improved the air conditioning system. These are the new indicator stalks. Well, they are not stalks at all, they are buttons, but they are longer buttons, and now you can push them from the back as well.
I just found the seat heater.
Oh, excellent. Yes, that's another novelty, that you can control some of the interior amenities from the central screen. Behold the proportions of a human head compared to the carbon ceramic brakes of the new Ferrari GTC4 Lusso, a car that replaces the Ferrari FF, and it has not too many different lines, but still the whole car seems to be different because it is so much nicer. Just all the details, like these side vents, this fantastic matte black hip of the car, and of course the epic boot. What do you get above the FF if you consider an upgrade from an FF? Well, first of all, you get another 30 or some horses, which I don't know if you will feel. You certainly don't need, but it's always nice. And what you do get is the four-wheel steering, which is something that you cannot really feel working, but you feel the effect of it. You feel the increased agility, the increased adjustability, and it works so fantastically seamlessly with the other electronics of the car and the four-wheel drive system that you don't really know that there are supercomputers somewhere working for you. You don't know that, you don't feel that. What you do feel is that you have a silly fast car.
How many years would you need to get used to it?
I'm not sure I could ever get used to it, and probably this is the best part. So it gives you the same giggles at the 1000th time you floor the accelerator, not just because of the acceleration itself, but because of the sound and because of the cohesiveness of the car. So you feel very much in part of everything that's happening. And just like a very good guitar player would never go tired of the sound of his guitar because it's his instrument and they are making art together, and you get the same feeling from the car. While of course you are not making art, you are blatantly abusing someone else's engineering genius.